guys. How are you guys doing tonight? It's Applebaum ASMR again with another video. I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos recently. This video is more of a calmer video. Not that my other videos are very sporadic, but I don't know. This video is going to be about some, I guess, advice, but take it with a grain of salt. It's about the gym and losing weight and being healthy. It's kind of just a little bit of rambling, but also it could be, I'm sure some of you could use it as some advice. I guess to start, I will say, in my life, I have never once been overweight, and I guess that's something that I should be feeling like is a blessing, but I am happy that I haven't had to deal with that, or really any medical problems throughout my life, but it's very hard for me to gain weight. No matter how much I eat or how much I work out at the gym, I can't really gain weight or muscle. No matter how hard I try. And I feel like a lot of people have the exact opposite problem. Is they eat so much, or they don't actually, no, they don't eat barely anything, and they still try really hard in the gym, and they gain a lot of weight, but not a lot of muscle. Or, I don't know, there are many, many factors in people's lives that make it so that they can gain weight, obviously. Either genetics or not eating enough things in moderation. And I don't know, I'd say if you out there are wanting to lose weight, if you're not happy with how you are, when you look at yourself in the mirror, or even if you want to gain weight, if you want to get muscle, if you're like a skinny guy or girl and you want to get stronger, bigger, better muscles, or if you're a bigger person and you want to lose weight and be happier because you're unhappy with how you look right now, I'd say start with what you have in your kitchen, because that makes the biggest difference. When I, around 2 years ago, started going to the gym frequently, I got a personal trainer, and that was maybe one of the best decisions I've made in my life for my personal health, my personal dedication, for my self-control, a little bit, to, I don't know, just to be happier with myself. I had been 140 pounds for like 4 years or something, and after I started listening to my personal trainer, eating more than like barely anything. When I was a kid, I ate a frozen pizza. And that's really it. I was like insanely picky. And I would never gain weight, no matter, I mean, I guess I wasn't really trying when I was a kid. But once I started working out, not at the gym, but just on my own, at my house, no matter how hard I tried, I could never gain weight. And I don't know, it really, it changes your mental state to be like, I'm not making progress. And it's hard to feel that way in life, in any subject of life. It's hard to feel like you're not making progress. And I don't know, like, it makes you feel down. But I want to use this video as a reminder that you are making progress. You're doing great in life. Your progress may be little by little, but any progress at all is progress, and you should be proud of that. That you're taking steps forward to better your life. So keep being motivated to change your life, be better, do things with more vigor and more dedication. But to continue, if you guys want to lose weight or gain weight or get muscly, just anything that has to do with your health, start with what you have in your fridge. You can eat. If you're trying to lose weight, eat less. It's plain and simple. If you are wanting to lose weight, you have to burn more calories than you eat. And the things you eat have to be healthier. If you've got a lot of fat on your body, which it's healthy to have fat on your body, it's good. Just to a certain amount, of course. Everything in moderation, as I said before. But you gotta be having stuff that isn't very fatty. You can't really eat a lot of carbs. It's just really good to eat your protein and a lot less calories than you are having, because when you are eating a meal, let's say every day you have a soda with your lunch or dinner, or a glass of beer, drinking beer, or alcohol. Alcohol has how many calories? So many calories. And soda, we don't think of food as calories. We think of it as energy and tasty. Like, it's plain and simple. But as soon as you start rewiring your brain to think that food is calories and energy, and it can also be tasty, then you start making progress, because if you were dedicated to gaining or losing weight, you either gotta eat less for losing weight, or you gotta eat a lot more to gain weight. And you gotta be strict with yourself. You gotta be dedicated to the process. You're not gonna get a lot of progress quickly. It's gonna be lengthy. But you gotta start small. Start by eating more fruits and vegetables and maybe some more protein, but everything in moderation. gotta start making a schedule. Schedule some things. Even go on a walk for 10 minutes if you're wanting to lose weight or have a healthier heart to burn, to have better blood flow. You gotta be strict with yourself. And I know it's difficult to keep yourself accountable. It's really hard to have self-control sometimes and be like, oh, I want to have that piece of cake or cheesecake. Cheesecake is delicious, in my opinion, of course. But like, it's hard to tell yourself, no, don't do that. But you gotta do that sometimes. If you want to get somewhere, you gotta start somewhere, and saying no to things that aren't good for you or that aren't gonna make you feel better or good is the first step. And yeah, if you're wanting to gain more muscle, make a schedule with yourself. Promise yourself that you are going to go to the gym 3 times a week. Start with 1 time a week, then go to 2, then go to 3. I'd say don't go to 7 because that can be unhealthy, but 3 or 4 times a week is a good place to be. And you gotta work yourself hard. Always be going, pushing yourself. Always trying to get 1 repetition more, or 1 more pound, 5 more pounds, 10 more pounds. Always be, if you're wanting to get stronger and have a certain physique, find a picture of the physique that you'd like to have, and that'll motivate you to get to there, and you'll start making progress little by little, and eventually you won't even recognize what you looked like before. I'd also say take a picture of yourself every week on the same day, at the same time of the day, to see just how much progress you're making. It's a good motivator to see like where you are each week. And also, if you really want to make progress, hire a personal trainer if you have that in your budget. Work out at home even if you can't go to the gym, if you can't afford a gym membership. Not everyone can. Gyms are kind of expensive these days. I mean, everything is kind of expensive. But you can eat healthy and balanced food on a budget. If you don't got a lot of money to spare, it's okay. You can eat healthy stuff. Honestly, the unhealthy stuff is probably more expensive than the healthy stuff. But you've tricked your brain into liking the unhealthy stuff because the unhealthy stuff gives your brain dopamine. And dopamine is a dangerous drug and chemical in our brain. And most people are addicted to it these days. As I've talked about in a couple of my other videos, the screen, YouTube, Instagram, social media, our phones, our iPads, our just everything with a screen. We can get instant gratification for everything, but instant gratification is not always the best thing. It's kind of bad because it makes us not want to work hard for things. And you gotta get out of that process in your brain, because you can work hard for things and you can accomplish them. You can make goals for yourself. Start with small goals, but you can get them. You can get your goals. You're gonna achieve your goals with time. patience and self-love. You gotta love yourself. I know it's hard to do sometimes, but you gotta do it. And that's really all it is. I know that it's kind of funny hearing advice from a guy who's been generally kind of fit for his entire life. But I feel like I've, in my 2 years of doing the gym and eating more and to bulk up, I've learned a lot, and I think that the information I have learned could benefit you guys. So I just wanted to share that. I think I've got everything off my mind now, though. I really hope that this video helps you guys in some way. If it helps you sleep, great. If it helps you relax, awesome. But if it helps you want to make a goal and start making progress for that goal, then I'll be the happiest person on earth. Because if I can help even one person, that's better